Hey guys, just a quick pointer, actually two quick pointers on finding lasting love. The very first one is to take full responsibility for where you are in your love life. Now, I know you want to blame, not having the lasting love you want on the idea that, there's not a lot of good men out there, or, hey, women just aren't the way they used to be. You can come up with a million things to justify the way you feel. But in order for you to make any type of change in your life, you have to take full responsibility for where you are. Because here's what happens. If you don't take full responsibility, subconsciously, you're telling yourself, hey, listen, it's not our fault. There's nothing we can do about it. And human beings are creatures of hope. And so if you don't feel that there's anything you can do about it, chances are you're not going to do anything about it. You're not going to read any books. And even if you read a book on finding lasting love, like the one I wrote, Never Settle, The Essential Guide to Finding and Keeping Your Ideal Mate, you'll probably overlook all of the principles in there that are going to help you find it anyway, because in the back of your mind, there's no hope. And so you have to take full responsibility for where you are with your love life, whether you're failing or succeeding. The second thing is to really identify and understand that every single decision you make shapes your life. So one of the most important things you could do is be very good at decision making. There's no doubt in my mind that if you went to a different school, your life might have been drastically different. If you dated a different person in high school or in college, your perception of relationships might have been drastically different. So every decision you make definitely shapes your life. So there's a very thin line between meeting perfect stranger in a supermarket and meeting perfect stranger in a supermarket and it transitioning into a long-term relationship. There's not a big, huge, large amount of things that you need to be doing that can transition to a long-term relationship. It could be just one thing. It could just be you saying hello back, or you saying hello back and asking them an open-ended question like, so how's your day going? See, there's a very thin line between that person being the stranger in the supermarket or the stranger in the coffee shop transitioning into a person that you spend the rest of your life with. It's all about those decisions that you make or don't make. So again, if I can leave you with two things, it's be very good at decision making, understanding that what you do or don't do is affecting your love life. Yes, you might have passed by the perfect guy for you, but because you weren't psychologically ready, and I talk about that in my book, Never Settle, The Essential Guide to Finding and Keeping Your Ideal Mate. But maybe because you weren't psychologically ready, you didn't make the wrong decision. You didn't make the right decision. You didn't engage that person, and it could have transitioned into a long conversation, which could have transitioned to a first date, which could have transitioned into you walking down the aisle. So again, I don't want to hear it anymore. There's not a lot of great men. Women aren't the same. All that sounds good, but take full responsibility for where you are and understand the power of your decision making. I'll talk to you guys soon.